Hey, folks. Hey, folks, this is Jake Davis with an on the fly review for you. And tonight I'm talking about Men, released earlier this month, written and directed by Alex Garland, starring Jesse Buckley and Rory Kinnear. The whole setup here is a recently widowed woman goes out to an old house in English Isles to basically unwind and decompress and mourn during a holiday season when she is bombarded and attacked by the local men in her community. Of course, there's supernatural and psychological elements going on at play as well, and things aren't quite what they seem. This is from the director of Ex Machina and Annihilation. I have said many times before, I thought Ex Machina was a fascinating film, driven by enigmatic performances by Alicia Vikander and Oscar Isaac. And Annihilation was a boring fucking film that really just justified one simple little sci-fi tweak of a gimmick. It's a gimmick movie. And this being his third film, now he's made more shitty movies than good ones. I think this movie sucked. I thought it was crap and what's her name? The woman who did all the vagina paintings. Her name's on the tip of my tongue. Right on the tip of the clit. Well, it was women, her stuff, Tori Amos songs through this movie. Just, this gynocentric kind of art is never subtle, is it? I mean, there's literally women who will paint with their menstrual blood, turn that menstrual cycle into a menstrual pencil. It is gross. It's gross. It's gross. But I mean, you take away the blatant man-bashing, one-dimensional lead role, unlikable, boring performances. Yeah, and it still sucks. I mean, I think the third act of the film is kind of gnarly for some proper, genuine body horror. I'm not like the kind of guy, body horror is always a good one. You gotta earn that shit to me. Movies like The Thing, Society, Reanimator, Slither, done right with proper reasons behind it. This kind of shit could be done great. Some of the best gore in movie history. One of the most horrifically violent horror moments in movie history, in my opinion, isn't even in a horror film. The human sacrifice sequence in Mel Gibson's Apocalypto. Whoa. You're liable to have nightmares the night you watch that film because of that sequence. Oh my God, it'll turn your stomach. But as far as this movie goes, it's just, like I said, I like the body horror towards the end. I thought the main character was really boring. And the overall payoff, I ain't going to give you spoilers here, but the overall payoff and twist of the film, what a twist, was silly, stupid, and considering all the things that are running through my mind that could actually be going on and what's really happening, I had like 3 better ideas than what they actually went with in this movie. And then there's the glaringly, offensively insensitive detail of the movie. Spoiler here. Bit of a spoiler. I'm going to ruin an aspect of the movie for you. If you want to jump ahead, jump ahead. But even the woman's dead husband who committed suicide is portrayed in a negative light. He kills himself out of spite towards her for filing for divorce. So she's a victim of his suicide. I mean, the movie goes out of its way to tell you that from birth to death, men are just angry, needy, uh, and generic. We're just all the same. No, it's a man-hating movie. I mean, granted, Jordan Peele's Get Out from 2017 was an racist, anti-white horror film, but it was still a properly done horror film. There's lots of elements and details about that work as a horror movie. What I didn't like about that movie was it's just bad acting, bad dialogue, in my opinion at least, and how despite the fact it's written by Jordan Peele, how it's supposedly funny moments completely fell flat. You know what? Fuck it. I don't give a shit, man. I need one for this. Yeah, baby. So, fuck this movie. This movie was lame. I really, really did not enjoy it whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Not for a moment. I mean, and I gotta say just one last thing about it. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. For now. But when it comes to these kind of... Is there anything more off-putting or kind of red flag raising at the moment than some Hollywood guy? I mean, I'm assuming Alex Garland is a man. Here, you know what? I'll look it up. I'll look it up in real time so I don't come off looking like I'm... And if I'm wrong, No, Alex Garland is a man. It's a dude. So, is there any more, red flag waving than a dude in Hollywood trying to talk about, trying to be an ally, trying to be a male feminist and shut down all these other dudes? It's just this kind of guy, just like Harvey Weinstein. Come sit next to me on the couch, Rose McGowan. I mean, when all that shit came out, I was all for the Me Too movement when it came out. Change Hollywood shit, because that casting couch culture had to be put down. And it's like not like this dirty little secret just in Hollywood. Everyone, I knew about this shit in the 90s. I was in high school. I had no reason to know about this shit, but I knew this shit was happening because everyone did. It was not a well-kept secret. So all these people who, would thank Harvey Weinstein when they won Oscars, and yeah, I'm talking about Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Gwyneth Paltrow, they needed to just shut the fuck up when all that shit happened. But so many people tried to just ride on the coattails of it to just boost their careers. Of course, the things coming out with Amber Heard now these days. And when you look at Amber Heard, you look at the horrible things that have come out about Jada Pinkett too, that, this is really not a good time for a movie about how awful men always are to come out. It's just a terribly bad, poorly timed movie with some ignorant, childish depictions of how people really are. And this whole video has turned into a bit of a long ramble of a rant here. But, yeah, I give this movie... Now, I said 2 stars because I was just trying to be nice. But now I'm really sitting here thinking, is there anything I actually liked about this movie other than the gore? And you gotta get through a good 90 minutes of shit just to get to that sequence. So no, I'm giving it a star. 1-star film. Don't bother with this film. I'm Jake Davis. Catch on the fly, I guess. I've depressed myself now.